Good morning, students. In the last session, we have started chapter number 1, the circulatory system, and we have discussed what is circulation, what is blood, what are the different components of blood, plasma, blood cells, and cells again divided into red blood cells, white blood cells, and blood platelets, and what are the different functions of blood. Now, we have to start from blood vessels. So, what is blood vessels? Blood flows through tubes called vessels. In our body, number of tubes are there, and within these tubes, blood flows, and these tubes are known as blood vessels. Now, arteries. Now, blood vessels can be of different types. Number one is arteries. Arteries have thick and muscular walls. The walls of arteries are thick and they are muscular also. Arteries carry blood away from the heart. It means arteries carry blood away from the heart to the different body parts. The blood in arteries is bright red in color as it contains a lot of oxygen. The color of blood is red, but the blood which flow in arteries is bright red due to the presence of oxygen in it. Now next part. The largest artery in the body is called aorta. It branches out into other arteries. So the largest artery in the body is aorta. And this is the paragraph. So you can feel the blood flow in the radial artery on the inner side of the wrist. So in the wrist, radial artery is there, and if we place the index finger on the middle finger of the right hand on the inner side of the wrist of the left hand, press tightly and feel the throbbing movements. If we put our right hand on the left hand wrist, then we feel certain movement of blood, and that movement is due to the blood being pumped by the heart into the artery. This throbbing is called pulse. Okay, now a fact is there: a normal healthy person has a pulse rate of 70 to 80 beats per minute. It means in 1 minute a normal healthy person pulse rate is 72 to 80. Now veins carry blood from body organs to the heart. Means from all the body parts, vein collect the blood and carry to the heart. They have thin walls. The wall of veins are thin. Now, the flow of blood in the veins is towards the heart. Means arteries carry blood away from the heart, but veins carry blood towards the heart. The blood in veins is darker in color as it does not contain oxygen. The blood in arteries was bright red, and in veins it is darker in color. Look at the inner side of your wrist. Try to locate the veins that lie just under your skin. If you try to look at your wrist, you will feel certain green or bluish tubes. That are the veins which carry darker color blood. Now, the capillaries. Capillaries are the finest blood vessel. Finest, these are the thinnest blood vessel. They connect arteries to veins. Means arteries and veins are interconnected with the help of capillaries. They have very thin walls. At the capillaries, food and oxygen pass from blood to the cells, and carbon dioxide and waste product pass from the cells to the blood. Different body parts are there, and they receive food and oxygen from the blood, and these body parts provide carbon dioxide and waste products to the blood again to get it purified. Now, heart. Heart is a living pump. Heart is a living pump. It pumps throughout the day, throughout the life. It is the size of a fist. What is fist? Fist is muthi. When you just fold your hand, you found the fist. The size of the heart is just equal to the fist. It is shaped like a cone, lies between the lungs in our chest. Heart lies in the chest between the lungs and its shape is like a cone. See, cone is there. And this conical structure is towards the left side slightly. That is why we say that heart is situated in the left side of the body. But that is in the center. It is made up of muscles that contract and relax tirelessly throughout the life. The heart beats continuously and pumps blood into the arteries to be transported to all parts of the body. Heart continuously beat throughout the life that pumps blood into the arteries to transport it to all parts of the body. So this is the heart. Now what is the structure of heart? How we define that, what are the different parts of the heart? Now come to the structure. The heart has 4 chambers, 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. See, this is the heart, and heart is divided into 4 parts. These are the auricles, and these 2 lower parts, these are the ventricles. And heart is divided into this longitudinal septum. And if we just divide it horizontally, then above 2 parts are auricles and below 2 parts are ventricles. Okay, and now come to the structure. The heart has 4 chambers, 2 auricles and 2 ventricles. The heart is divided into 2 halves by a thick muscular septum. The heart is divided longitudinally into by a thick muscular septum. Each half has an auricle above and a ventricle below. When the heart is divided longitudinally, the above is auricle and below is ventricle. And in the other half also, above is auricle and below is ventricle. The right half of the heart has deoxygenated blood. Right half, it means this side. This is the right side and this is left side. The right half of the heart has deoxygenated blood. This side of the heart has having deoxygenated blood, while the left half has pure oxygenated blood. So right side carry oxygenated blood, this side carry oxygenated blood, and the left side carry deoxygenated blood. Okay. Right side of the heart carry oxygenated blood, deoxygenated blood, while left side has pure oxygenated blood. Now the septum prevents the mixing of the deoxygenated and oxygenated blood. The arteries are the receiving chambers of the heart and have walls thinner than the ventricles. Arteries are the receiving chambers of the heart and have walls thinner than the ventricles. The right auricle receives deoxygenated blood from the whole body. Right side carrying deoxygenated blood, so it receives deoxygenated blood from the whole body, while the left auricle receives oxygenated blood from the lungs. Okay, the ventricles are the distributing chambers of the heart. So auricles receive the blood from the whole body and ventricles are the distributing chambers of the heart. Their walls are thick. The right ventricles receive deoxygenated blood from the right auricle. It means right side of the heart carry deoxygenated blood and pumps it to the lungs for oxygenation. There are 4 valves in the heart that control the direction of blood flow in the heart into the blood vessels. 4 valves in the heart that control the direction of flow in the heart and into the blood vessels. Now a fact is there. Left ventricle is the largest heart chamber. Left ventricle is the largest heart chamber. That is this part, because that is the conical shape and that is towards the left side, so it is having the largest chamber of the heart. Now how heart works? As it is pumping the blood, it pumps whole day throughout life. So what is the working of the heart? Let's come to the working. When both auricles and ventricles are relaxed, the auricles get filled with blood. When auricle and ventricle are in relaxed position, at that time auricles getting filled with blood from the body parts, and right auricle receives deoxygenated blood from all parts of the body, and left auricle receives oxygenated blood from the lungs by the pulmonary veins. So left auricle receiving oxygenated blood from the lungs by the help of pulmonary vein. Next, both the auricles contract together and their walls open. Both the auricles contract, and as they contract, their valves get open and blood from the auricles comes into the ventricles. How? Blood from the left auricle comes into the left ventricle and from the right auricle into the right ventricle. Next, both the auricles and ventricles contract. The oxygenated blood from the left ventricle is pumped into the aorta. Now, the left part of the heart is carrying the oxygenated blood, and from the left ventricle it is pumped into the aorta and distributed to all parts of the body. The deoxygenated blood from the right ventricle is pumped into the pulmonary aorta and is transported to the lungs by the pulmonary arteries for oxygenation. So, deoxygenated blood is pumped into the pulmonary aorta, transported to the lungs by pulmonary arteries for oxygenation. This is how heart works. Blood circulation to the body was discovered by William Harvey. A scientist, William Harvey, was there who discovered the blood circulation in the body. See how the heart function. These two are lungs and these are the pulmonary capillaries. This is the pulmonary vein that is carrying the oxygenated blood from the lungs to the heart, and this is the pulmonary artery that is carrying the deoxygenated blood to the lungs for oxygenation. This part is right auricle that is carrying deoxygenated blood, and this is the right ventricle. This is blue in color because it is carrying deoxygenated blood. Deoxygenated blood, the blood having impurities like carbon dioxide within it. That is the black blood. And this is left auricle and this is left ventricle, and this is arterial blood. This is red in color because it is carrying oxygenated blood. The blood which is rich in oxygen, that is the pure blood, that is known as oxygenated blood. And these are the capillaries or peripheral tissues. Now come to this side. The rhythmic contraction and relaxation of the auricles and ventricles is known as heartbeat. Rhythmic contraction and relaxation, when auricles and ventricles are contracting and relaxing, that is known as heartbeat. And the human heart beats about 72 times per minute. Doctors hear heartbeat using a stethoscope. This is the stethoscope, and you have seen this stethoscope along with doctors also in their neck. Okay, so with the help of stethoscope, doctor hear the heart beat. Okay, and after this next topic we will continue in next session. Okay, till then, goodbye.